International trade definition, benefit, and current issue. International trade is a fundamental pillar of a country's economy. It encompasses the set of operations involving an exchange of service and goods between different countries. This involves the purchase and sale of products between buyer and seller located in different countries. Good and service trade internationality can include manufacture, materials, commodities, service, labor, and even the movement of capital. Ultimately, international trade definition refers to the buying and selling of goods and services across national borders. Through international trade, it is possible to establish international relations, fostering closer ties between countries and opening up to the more extensive market that goes beyond territorial border. It allows countries to expand their market and access goods and services that otherwise would not have been available domestically. What is international trade? Understanding the core concept. At its core, international trade represents the exchange of goods or service between at least two different countries. These exchanges are divided into two main types of operation: export and import. Export refers to the exit of product from a country through their sale to the foreign market. Import refers to the entry of foreign products into the country through their acquisition or purchase. These concepts are basic but are fully integrated into the routine of those involved in logistics and international trade. Why international trade occurs, specialization and comparative advance. International trade occurs for several reasons. No single country is self-sufficient in all resources. Some nations have an abundance of specialist labor in a specific segment, while others have deficiencies. Other areas have an abundance of natural resources or better condition for cultivation. The benefit of international trade. International trade brings several significant benefits to society and the economy. For individual and consumer, exports to goods and services not available domestically. More competitive market leading to more competitive pricing and cheaper product. Increase purchasing power, growth in per capita income. For business, larger potential customer base, potential leading in increased profits and revenues. New business opportunities, ability to specialize in improve production and distribution. Increase production and reduce product costs. Opportunity for diversification, potential benefit through foreign exchange rate. Ability to continue trading even if economic crisis occur domestically. For the economy as a whole, meeting demands for countries lacking sufficient resources, creating economies, ties between nations, more efficient use of global resources, reduce risks of activities by diversifying market. Current international trade issue, global and Indonesia. Global trade issue, number 1, trade decline and uncertainty. 2, tariff and protectionism. 3, supply chains and policy volatility. 4, climate and environmental standard. Indonesia trade issue, number 1, export performance and trade surplus. Number 2, US-Indonesia trade tension. Number 3, trade war and climate regulation pressure. Number 4, the domestic regulatory challenge. Number 5, sectoral and policy uncertainty. Countries are endowed with different assets and natural resources such as land, labor, capital, and technology. Global threat allow wealthy countries to use their resources more efficiently. This also always some countries to produce the same goods more efficiently, more quickly, and at a lower cost. 3, 4, they may sell it more cheaply than other countries might. If a country cannot efficiently produce an item, it can obtain it by trading with another country that can. This is known as specialization. A key concept explaining why international trade occurs and is beneficial is comparative advance. The theory of comparative advance suggests that even if a country has an absolute advance over another, it can still benefit from specialization and trade. Comparative advance occur with the opportunity cost of producing a good or service is lower for one country than any other country. By specializing in producing goods for which they have a lower opportunity cost and trading with other countries, both countries can potentially consume more of both goods, leading to gains from trade. This theory has been attributed to the English political economist David Ricardo. Differences in climate, factor, endowments, land, labor, capital, human capital, and technology are all sorts of comparative advance that drive international trade.